And we are live from Shaker Heights High School where the Bearcats and the Raiders are going to do battle at the 11U. I am Romel Thorpe on the call here. Thank you guys at home for watching. Bearcats won the toss and deferred to the second half, so the Raiders will start on the ball with the ball first and 10 on their own 35. Raiders in a pistol formation. Got a man in motion. He takes the snap, hands it off. He's got a big hole up the middle. Makes a move. Makes another move, breaks a tackle. He's still down the sideline, and he finally gets tripped up. But not until after he gets the first down. The Raiders will get first and 10. The ball will be spotted on the Bearcat 49. Actually, take that back. It'll be the 46 of the Bearcats. Actually, I was right. It is the Bearcat 49. Pistol formation. Hands it off again. He's got another hole. He breaks. Gets brought down by number 3 on the carry. That is Bo Gadugli. So second down and 8 for the Raiders. Man in motion, and there is some movement. There's a false start against the Raiders. That'll back them up 5. Second down. Second and 14. Shotgun formation and there's another flag, and there's an illegal shift against the Raiders. It'll back them up another 5. If you're the Raiders, you want to limit these penalties. Started off with a great run. Now you're backing up. So a full second and 20 for the Raiders. Big shotgun formation with a man in motion. Fakes the handoff, a screen pass to number 21. That is, he's still on his feet. He finally pushed out of bounds. That is Tillman Cole. It's Cole Tillman. If I'm reading these names backwards, I apologize. Tillman Cole on the play. He gets the first down. So the Raiders lose yards and then get it back. So first and 10 Raiders. Ball now on the Bearcat 39. There's a man in motion with a pistol formation. There's a handoff. Can he get around the edge? He does. Stiff arms, and then he's finally brought down. That's Tillman Cole again on the play. And he's brought down by number 21. Alex Tolliver for the Bearcats. He gets 9 on the play, though. second down and 1. Raiders looking good so far on offense. Big formation, pistol. Number 41 in motion. Number 8 takes it. That's Brandon Curtain Jr. There's flags on the play, but Brandon's got some blockers in front of him. Still on his feet, and he's in. Touchdown. But there's holding against the Raiders, so that'll be called back. Brandon Curtin Jr. on the run. And there is a timeout called by the Bearcats. So with 6:28 left to go in the first quarter, we will take a quick commercial break and be right back. And we are back after the timeout. After the holding penalty, it's a screen pass to number 24, but he is met. That is Wesley Hayes on the catch. Very good heads-up play, as our cameraman / director of social media, Uncle Rico, said so elegantly. That was number 7 on that play, Michael Lewis, on the tackle. Very heads-up play to break down on that. It'll be third down and 14. Pistol formation for the Raiders. It's Melvin Johnson in motion. Hands off to number 3. That's Bo Gadugli, and Gadugli is brought down. That is number 14, Chase Smith, on the tackle. So Smith making his name known. It'll be fourth down and 11. And actually, that will do it. That is the end of the first quarter, according to the referee. So we will switch sides of the field and be right back after this. And we are back with the second quarter. It is fourth down for the Raiders. And I am under the assumption that the Raiders are going to go for it. There was a scoring play on this drive, but it got called back because of a holding penalty, unfortunately for the Raiders. So we will see what the coaching staff for the Raiders has drawn up. As John Madden would say, this is where the defense earns its money. It is fourth down and 11 for the Raiders. So if the Bearcats can get a stop, it'll be good for them as they will have a chance to start with the ball. So fourth and 11, man in motion. There's a pitch, and he might have it. Looks like he might be short. It was a good option play, and it is a turnover on downs as he is a yard short. I couldn't get his number. I apologize for that, but the Bearcats get a stop, so it'll be turnover on downs and Bearcats ball, first and 10. Again, we like to thank you guys at home for watching, tuning in on a Sunday afternoon, and hopefully you're enjoying your holiday. Also have to give a special shout out to the Racine Raiders out in Wisconsin as they won the national championship in the GDFL last night, 27-18, beating the West Sound Rebels in a very good game. We had the pleasure of covering the Racine Raiders and the Sin City Buccaneers earlier this season in the Adult Amateur League. It was a great game of that one as well. So the Bearcats will take over first and 10. Ball will be spotted on the 30. Looks like the Bearcats will be in the shotgun. That is number 1, Amari Bankston at quarterback. This misdirection handoff, and that's number 21, Alex Tolliver, trying to make something out of nothing, but he doesn't get a chance to. There'll be a loss of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 14. Looks like Bankston and Tolliver had a miscommunication on which way the ball was supposed to go. But nevertheless, Tolliver and Bankston are in the shotgun again. Second and 14. 2 wide receivers with a wing. Hands it off. Tolliver calls his own number, and he's met by number 41. He's trying to get out of the tackle. He's finally brought down by Melvin Johnson III. Johnson III getting in there quickly, making a tackle for loss. So it'll be third down. Lost 3 on that play, so it'll be third down and 17. Showing up as well as Bearcats defense. Looks like this is going to be a game of chess between the coaching staffs for both Shaker and Bedford. And there is another stoppage in play, and it is a timeout called by Bedford. Bedford is down to 1 timeout. With 7:01 left to go in the second quarter before halftime. We will take a timeout with it. And we are back after the timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 17 for the Bearcats. Bearcats in a shotgun formation with 2 wide receivers to the far side. Bankston takes it, gets out of, he's looking to throw, he's under pressure. He's got to make a move, and he is brought down by looks like number 19. That is Caden Irvin. So Caden Irvin gets the sack. Actually, it's number 17, excuse me. That's Maddox Edwards. So I apologize for that. Nevertheless, it looks like the Bearcats have declared the punt. So the Raiders will take over as soon as we figure out where the refs are going to mark the ball. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Bearcat 40, according to the referee spot from the punt. And after the punt, Raiders take over 1st and 10. Pistol formation for the Raiders. Low snap, hands it off to number 21. That is Tillman Cole. Cole tries to get around the sideline. He does. Makes a stiff arm, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by number 13, Chauncey Simpson. And Simpson saves a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down for the Raiders. So Tillman getting some yards today. Great run. Let's see if the Raiders can punch it in on this drive. They've had 2 drives so far, and both have stalled out. 1st and 10 Raiders, pistol formation. Hands it off to Tillman Cole again. Cole finds a hole, and he's up the middle, and he gets another big gain. Looks like he gets 9 on that play, so he's short of the 1st down, but nevertheless, a gain of 9 is better than nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Raiders are officially in the red zone now. And some confusion on the offense forces the Raiders to call a timeout. So they are down to 2. Bearcats have 1 timeout left to go. We will stick right here with this timeout. And we are back after the timeout. So the Raiders are 2nd down and 1. Ball is spotted on the 18-yard line. That is Curtin, Kadugli, and Cole in the backfield. And there's movement up front. There's a false start against the Raiders. And it'll back them up 5, so it'll be now 2nd and 6. Raiders have to limit these penalties every time they get a drive going. A penalty backs them up, so the Raiders are going to have to correct that, and I'm assuming the coaches are going to do some yelling about that come halftime. So, 2nd down and the low snap. Curtin takes it. He's got blockers. And he gets to the outside, throws a stiff arm, but he looks like he does get the first down. And they are going to give him the first down. So Curtin gets the first down for the Raiders to keep the drive alive. The Raiders have been successful moving the ball. It's keeping the drive alive where they've had the stalling. Penalties have been a big part of that, but they can limit those before halftime. I'm assuming they're going to get this right. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. Snap, hands off. He's got a hole. That is Gadugli. Gadugli getting to the outside. He's brought down, but he does get the first down. So the drive stays alive between Gadugli and Tillman Cole. The Raiders have a great rushing attack. And they just keep these penalties down. Now they are threatening to score. Ball is spotted on the 5. First down. Big package for Burton. Takes it, hands off to Cole. But actually, that's Gadugli. Gadugli gets to the outside. Touchdown, Raiders. And the Raiders draw first blood with a 5-yard touchdown run by Gadugli. And Gadugli puts the Raiders on the board as they take a 6-0 lead pending the extra point. There's a player in motion. The jet sweep to number 24. That is Wesley Hayes, but Hayes does not make it, and the extra point is no good. So it remains a 6-0 in favor of Shaker. Shaker showing off the rushing attack with the help of Gadugli and Cole. Raiders look good so far on offense, even amidst the penalties. So Raiders are going to possibly take a 6-0 lead if they can get a defensive stop into halftime. It's 3:15 left to go. Possibly less, as our clock and the referee's clock is different. But nevertheless, time management or not, the score remains 6-0 in favor of the Raiders. So here we are, 1st and 10 Bearcats, ball on the 35. There's a player trotting on late. There's a handoff to number 21. There's a flag on the play, but he gets to the outside, and he is smoking. He's got one man to beat, and he just might go. He is gone. Touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. So Alex Tolliver on the play. Illegal substitution. Illegal substitution on the defense. And the touchdown will count. Well, just like that, Alex Tolliver ties the game up at 6 apiece pending the extra point. There was 12 men on the field for Shaker. And that penalty turns into 6 for Bedford. And when we say Alex Tolliver has wheels, we are not exaggerating. As you saw on our screen, he took off down the sideline in a track race that he won by himself. Pending the extra point. And that is Pinkston. And Pinkston is in for the extra point. Well, the Bearcats take a 7-0 lead, or 7-6 lead, excuse me. And actually, that will do it for the half. If I read the referee's signal correctly, that will be halftime. And the Raiders and Bearcats in a battle. With the Bearcats with a one-play drive, 65 yards, take a 7-6 lead. And we will be back after the half with the start of the third quarter. And here we are with the start of the third quarter. Bearcats will start with the ball. First and 10 on their own 35. A 7-6 game. A rushing touchdown by, I believe it was Curtin Jr. Or it might have been Gadugli. One of the two for Shaker. I got to go back and look at my stats. And then Alex Tolliver turns a one-play 65-yard touchdown run into 7 points for them. So we are at a 7-6 score in favor of the Bearcats. And the Bearcats deferred to start the game, so they will start with the ball first and 10. We'd like to thank you guys for watching. We are here live at beautiful Shaker Heights High School. Pinkston calls it his own number. And he is brought down as a fumble, but they're going to say he was down. He's tackled by a host of Raiders, including number 36 and 23, Cole Schneider and Jaden Morgan in on that play. So it'll be second down and 1, or second down and 9, excuse me. It's a gain of 1 on that play. So second down and 9. Bankston at quarterback with an empty set. Got a man in motion now. He hands it off. That is Alex Tolliver. Looks like it. And he is met abruptly by number 28, Ty Morgan. So it'll be third down. He gains 2 on that, so it'll be third down and 7. As they were trying to corral Tolliver. As you saw before halftime, Tolliver takes a 65-yard touchdown run to the house in one play. So third and 7. Bankston and can't get his number. And his number 7 is a double reverse. And that is Tolliver, but Tolliver is brought down by Tillman Cole. So Tillman Cole makes a great open field tackle. And that'll bring up fourth down as he only gains 2. So it'll be fourth down and 3, but I'm going to assume Bedford's going to punt, or not going to punt, but going to go for it. And they actually do punt. I would have thought Bedford would have went for it, as, again, Tolliver has been on the show for Bedford. He's got the speed. But Bedford opts to punt. So here we are, first down for the Raiders. The ball is spotted on the Raider 42. So Curtin in the backfield in the pistol formation with Cole and another running back whose number I can't see just yet. Looks like Gadugli. And there is a timeout called by Shaker. That'll leave Shaker with 2 timeouts remaining. Looks like there was some confusion in the offense. Still have to question why Bedford didn't decide to go for it. They had the momentum as they scored before halftime and they got the ball back. This would have been the time to put pressure on Shaker's defense. But nevertheless, there's still a lot of football left to play, so I'm going to assume Bedford is going to rely on their defense to get the ball back. It's Shaker's possession. First down and 10. Ball on the Shaker Heights 42. There's a snap. Hand off to Tillman Cole. And Tillman is yoked down by his neck by number 95. Kevin McMillan. So Kevin McMillan gets a tackle. He's on the stat sheet. It'll be second down and 10 as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So Tillman Cole, who's been a star for the day for the Raiders, as well as Gadugli. Wonder if there's any relation to the Cincinnati quarterback, Gino Gadugli. Second and 10, pistol formation for the Raiders. Swings it out to Tillman Cole. Tillman Cole stiff arms a player, but he's met behind the line by number 7 and number 22. That is Michael Lewis and Corey Burns Jr. So they combine on the stop. So Bedford is relying on their defense to get the ball back in good field position. It'll be third down and 10 as both plays for the Raiders have been a no gain. Third down and 10 for the Raiders. Johnson in motion. And Gadugli takes it up the middle. Stiff arms a player, gets the first down, and he's brought down by number 21, Alex Tolliver. So Tolliver making a touchdown-saving tackle as Gadugli ran like he was on a mission. And essentially, Gadugli saves a touchdown, or not Gadugli, but Tolliver saves a touchdown for Bedford, excuse me. Both teams having success in the run game. The only difference in the score is a 12 men on the field penalty that went against Shaker, which gave Tolliver the 65-yard touchdown run. There's a screen to number 34. And it was Christian Waits on the screenplay. And he gets a gain of, looks like 5 or 6 on that play. He does get 6 on the play, so it'll be second down and 4. Raiders mixing up the pass and the run. Johnson in motion. He gives it to Gadugli, and Gadugli gets to the outside, makes a move, breaks a tackle, finally brought down by number 81 and 44. So Reginald Eberhardt and Zaire Bounds save another touchdown as Gadugli and Tillman Cole are making life very difficult for the Bearcat defense. And if you're Shaker, you're blessed to have running back by committee. If you're Shaker Heights High School, you're hoping that these young men stay in the system because you're going to have two great running backs by the time they get to high school, which is only in a few short years. First and 10, ball on the 18-yard line of the Bearcats. Gadugli and Cole in the shotgun. Cole takes it. He goes up the middle. He's got a lane, breaks a tackle. And he's brought down by Lewis and Corey Burns Jr. And he's close to a first down, if not has the first down. It's like he does have the first down, so it'll be first and goal for the Raiders. Raiders get a stop, and now they're in the red zone. Johnson in motion. Hands it off to Cole. Cole stiff arms a man and gets to the outside. He's got one man to beat. Stiff arms him. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Raiders. And Tillman Cole gets around the edge and gives the Raiders a 12-7 lead pending the extra point. Say what you want about the youth being a slow game in the run, but this has been very entertaining as both teams have great running backs. The old school coaches would have been mad that this game is based on the run. Well, some of them anyway. But when you got running back by committee for both teams, how can you argue with this being an entertaining game? So here we are with the extra point. Shotgun formation. Cole gets in, and he's got the extra point. So it is now a 13-7 lead in favor of the Raiders. And by our clock, it is 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Most teams would like to throw the ball. I'm excited with the run game, as both teams, again, have showed they can run the ball with ease at times. Alex Tolliver for the Bearcats and Gadugli, Curtin, and Tillman Cole for the Red Raiders. So here we are for the Bearcats, first and 10. Langston takes it, and he is brought down immediately by number 23, Jaden Morgan. It looks like we might be getting close to the end of the third quarter. Our clock and the ref's clock are totally different, so we're gonna wait for the referee to signal. Second down and 13. Oh my Lord! And Michael Lewis was met by, looks like might have been Jaden Morgan again. Hard to tell. Looks like it was. So Michael Lewis met hard. Now he's down, but we're going to take a break and switch sides of the field. Be back after the timeout. And we are back with the start of the fourth quarter. It'll be third down and 16 for the Bearcats. Michael Lewis was injured on the last play, but he's up on his own power. So Bankston in the shotgun. Takes it, hands it off to Tolliver. And Tolliver makes a couple moves, but then he's corralled by a host of Red Raiders. And that'll bring up fourth down. And we will await to see what decision the Bearcats make. And it looks like the Bearcats are going to go for it, as they have not declared the punt. So 4th down, Bankston in the shotgun. Sends Tolliver in motion, hands off to Tolliver. Tolliver makes a couple moves, gets up the middle, and then he's finally brought down. And that is Gadugli on the tackle, and that's a stop and a turnover on downs for the Raiders. So the Raiders will start this drive in good field position. It's been a very entertaining game for those at home watching. So 1st and 10 Raiders. Ball is spotted on the Bearcat 34. Curtin. Oh, they switch it. That's new, and there's a fumble on the snap. Ball kicked around. Actually gets a couple yards. And it looks like the Raiders recover it as Tillman Cole falls back on it as they switch quarterbacks. That's something you don't see every day. Wonder if that's a new formation. Nevertheless, the recovered fumble gets 2 on the play. It will be 2nd down and 8. There's a bit of a wildcat variation. At least it looked like it. But they're back to their regular pistol formation. Johnson in motion. Takes the snap. Hands off to Gadugli. Gadugli tries to get to the outside. He breaks a tackle, and he's still moving forward. And there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is about. There's a horse collar against the Bearcats. And that'll be a free 1st down for the Raiders. So on the strength of Gadugli's run, he needed to get horse collared in order to be brought down. Hey, Rico, you are absolutely right. This rushing attack would cause headaches had these young men been older. 11.
11.
So 1st and 10, ball spotted on the 19. Cole, Gadugli, and looks like Curtin all in the backfield. Actually, that's number 7. That's Eli Merrill. Johnson in motion. Cole takes it. Tries to find the lane. He does. Gets up the middle, and then he's met by Lewis and number 95, Kevin McMillan. So Lewis and McMillan get on a stop. So Curtin, Cole, and Gadugli back in the pistol formation. Second down and 11. Takes the snap, hands off to Gadugli. Gadugli has the edge. Can he get to the outside? He stiff arms a man. He does. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Gadugli with a 16-yard run. We all may have just seen the game get put on ice. And this is now a 19-7 lead, pending the extra point in favor of the Raiders. I think there was a discussion of whether they wanted to go for 1 or 2. So the three-headed monster in the backfield for the Raiders. And Curtin looks to pass. He throws it, and it's caught. So Curtin gets the extra point. The pass was to that is number 37, Caden Springer. And it is now a 20-7 lead in favor of the Raiders. It may be safe to say with another defensive stop, this game will be put on ice. And we will start the Bearcats drive now. First and 10, ball on the 35. Bankston snaps the ball, and there's a flag, as it will be a illegal shift against the Bearcats, so that'll back them up 5. Bearcats tried to catch the Raiders napping. There's the snap. And Bankston tries to get a little of that back, but he doesn't. And he gets maybe 1 or back to the original line of scrimmage, depending on how the refs spot it. It will be second down. throws it. Is it caught or is it dropped? They're going to say it was dropped. And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Bearcats. Bearcats fought hard, but in the second half, it was defense that showed up for the Raiders. As the Raiders corralled Tolliver and Bankston. And fortunately for the Bearcats, with 150 to go, they're going to go home and regroup for next week. As the Raiders are trying to get a ball on the field, I'm going to be under the assumption that the Raiders would maybe take one play and then take a knee and call it a game. Shotgun, throws it to Cole. Cole gets up the middle. He's still on his feet, dragging a Bearcat player. And he's finally brought down. And he gets the first down, and that might do it. That might be all that's needed. Unless they decide to get another first down. It's 1:30 to go. Or I could be wrong all the way, and the Raiders might be trying to score again. It's 1:02. Now we're in the 1-minute warning. And I think that they may just call it and let the time run out on the clock. Or it might have been a timeout. And Shaker might have called a timeout, as far as we know. There'll be 45 seconds left on the clock. So I could be wrong. Shaker may be trying to score again. And with 45 seconds to go, they have the time to do it. And they also have the ability to do it. As Gadugli, Curtin, and Cole have all been, again, wreaking havoc on the Bearcats defense. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 31 of the Bearcats. Johnson gets the ball now, and he's making a couple moves, and then he's finally brought down close to the line of scrimmage. But again, it's not going to matter, as this game is going to be over with 30 seconds in running. And the Raiders are going to skate out of here with a 20-7 lead, as the rushing attack and the rushing attack in numbers showed for the Raiders. We like to thank Shaker Youth and Bedford Youth for having us out here. Great crowd on hand. I'd like to thank Shaker Heights High School also for inviting us out. And for Rico, I am Romel Thorpe here at the 216 Sports Network saying we will see you later.